Sean here from Scale Model Car Guide channel, and today I am making a video in response to James Tester. He wanted to see all my 12 scale models, and he showed on his last video his 12 scale kits. And if y'all remember, he did the Porsche, the Skyline. He's done some awesome builds. So he wanted to see what I had, and so this is going to be kind of probably a little bit long. I don't know, maybe it won't be too long, but I'm going to show James. Here you go, James. Well, before I get started, let me thank all my subscribers, all my old subscribers, and all my new subscribers. Well, for y'all who wouldn't have a channel, so thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe if you deem necessary. Alright, James, let's see. I got so many of them. This little room, it's hard to show. I didn't have a place where I could just lay everything out and show it to you because I got so much. But, so I got it all piled around me, and I'm just going to throw it all out of the way when I get done with one. But alright, James, I got two of these. The Tamiya Rover Mini Cooper 1.3i, 112 scale. Everything's 12 scale. There's the box art. You can see right there. This builds up into a beautiful kit. I built one of these way back in the 90s, and back when eBay was such a big thing and stuff, I wound up selling it on eBay, which I never had. So when I had the opportunity, I bought me one back. But not only did I buy one, I bought two. But this one here, I got two different ones, and they're both molded different. This one's molded in white. You can see right there, molded in white. Then the other one is molded in a dark green. Let me get that out for you. And you can see I got the other one. Let's open this bad boy up and show you the body on it. If I can get it open here. And that one's molded in green, as you can see there. But those are excellent kits. I love those kits. I plan on building one kind of like on the box eventually, and then the other one I'm going to try to do a little race car out of eventually. Probably might have to scratch build a roll cage, and I even thought about tilting the front end. Some of them, especially British guys, y'all know, and then some of the Sports Car Club of America guys and stuff like that, they'd have them with the tilt front ends on them. I plan on eventually doing one of them like that and getting decals for it and everything. And then this one here is not Tamiya, it's a Italieri, and this is a Fiat 500F 1968, and this is one heck of a kit right here. Look at that, everything opens. You know, Tamiya kit, nothing opens but the hood. You know, this here, you got the doors, trunk, hood, you got everything open on it. Photo etched parts. Tamiya kit don't even have the photo etched parts. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if it'll go as good together as a Tamiya kit, but from the looks of it, it should. It is very, very well detailed, guys. I mean, I'm looking forward to this build. A lot of these big 12 scale kits I bought when I had some money, and I said I'm going to get them while I got the money, because if I don't, I might not be able to afford them again. And I got them, even though right now I just don't have the room to display them, which I got some of these that I do have here for the boxes. I do have like 4 or 5 of them built, and I can show you in my case of them built, which y'all have seen some of them built on this channel. Now some of them were built before this channel, but some of them were built on this channel, like the GT40. I don't know, I'd have to get them out and see. Then, so I had that one, so I had to buy the race car version. And you can see it's the Barth 695 SS Assetto Corsa. That car is awesome. And you can also build it just the regular Barth. And I eventually plan on buying another one of these, because you get 2 separate sets of wheels in this kit. the decals, you got enough decals to build this car and the other parts. So I thought about buying the other kit that's just the stock version. It's cheaper. And then just using, because I mean, why go buy another one of these when I got the extra parts to build both of these? So my original thought is just buy another one of those. Now when I have all three versions, and just use the parts out of this. But you know, I like to buy kits and have extra parts sometimes. But these 12 scale kits, like these parts right here, these are only Fiat wheels. They're not going to fit on a Mini Cooper or nothing like that. So there's really nothing extra that I could use. So those parts would just sit there in the box and never ever get used again. So it'd be easier for me just to buy the stock version kit and just use the parts that I had left over to build this one right here. And that's what I eventually plan on doing. You can see the side of the box art there. And I highly recommend these kits. If anybody ever gets them, get a chance to get them. Let's see. Charlie Mack is going to love this one. He built the, I don't know if it's Hella, Revella, Germany. I can't remember. It's the 124 scale kit he built to this. I got it in the 12 scale. There's the Bentley blower. And it's also branded, this one's the MPC. It's also branded under Airfix. I don't know who was first to have it. Don't know if it was Airfix or MPC. Somebody can tell me in the comments. But I'll eventually get this one built. And when I do build this one, I kind of want to do like Charlie Mack did. You know, he builds cases to put his bigger ones in. You know, I'd like to eventually try to build me a case to put that in. And then, of course, y'all seen this build. I keep the boxes on this stuff, but I built the GT40. Y'all seen that? It's on the video, so y'all can look that up at any time. And then James, he's built this kit. If y'all ain't seen this build of his, go check out James' Tester at the Scale Model Experiment, and the link will be in the description below. He did an excellent job. I ain't gonna be able to top that. I'm an alright builder. James is a great builder. But this one here comes with photo etch parts, and I think the version I plan on building is, I think it was this one right here. I plan on building this version right here, which is right here. That's probably what I'll wind up doing. James built this version, so I'm going to build the other version. And then this one here is a class. This is old, and I can't wait to get into that one day. This one right here is a very sought after kit too, and that's a LOLA T70 MK3. Love the Lolas. And that's an old kit. That's a very old kit. It's molded in the dark blue, where the newer versions that had been newer re-released, I guess, were molded in a white. Okay. This in here, this box is falling apart, so I'm not even going to attempt to try to open it up. But this would probably be one of the rarest ones I got. I got two of these. I got one already built in the case, and I can show that to you. And this one's still in the box. See if I can kind of, well, it's in parts. I mean, this box is coming apart. You can see it's in there. This is probably one of the rarest ones I got. It's an Intex kit. I know they go for quite a bit. The decals, I need to probably, I know when I built the other one, the decals were horrible, and it probably needs a redo sometime. But I'd like to find a different set of decals, but I haven't been able to find any different set of decals for this 112 and just make it a different livery. But maybe one of these days I can. But until, I almost thought about making it the Jägermeister Porsche. I mean, not Porsche, but BMW. But because I got an extra set of Jägermeister decals for the 112 scale Porsche. But I really don't know if that car was actually a Jaeger. I know they had a Jägermeister car, but I don't know if it was that one. I'd have to do a lot of research on that. Okay. And this one here is another one that I got built, but I've kept the box. It's a very rare, old box, and I got it in my display case. I'll have to show it to you. But I built it as a race car. When I bought it off eBay, it was a builder kit, and so I built it as a race car, and you'll see when I show you here in a few minutes. But this is a Otaka brand, and this is the Honda S800, and I'm going to say about a 67, 68, somewhere around there. Maybe somebody that knows more will tell me, because let's see if it says on here what year model. These Japanese kits are bad about not telling the year of what the car is. It's just saying S800 convertible. And I dang sure ain't seen a year in there. But I know for a fact it's in the 60s. I'm gonna say somewhere between 65, 66, 60. I don't know, guys. There's that one. But then I got one completely mint, but it's the S600. And then I can open this one up, that way you'll know for sure. Oh, it's a 60. This one here is a 65, so it's a S600. That in there was a S800, so 67-ish, 66s. But this is this one right here. Okay. You can see on the inside of it, everything opens on it. Let's see if I can pull that out. You got the hood, the trunk, doors, and that's almost molded in like a, I don't even know what color it's like white, but it's almost like a glow in the dark looking white. I mean, it's just a weird white funky color it's molded in. But that's another rare car right there, pretty rare car, and super hard to find. I think the S800 is easier to find than the S600, and the rarest one of all is the S800 Coupe. If y'all ever find one of them, you're talking high dollar, and I'd love to have one, but they were never over here. That was on Japanese only. Let's see. Let's stick with those type cars before I get into all the Formula One. Let's see. And then, of course, I had to buy this when it got re-released. It's got the photo etched parts. This is the Porsche 935 Martini, and it has the photo etched, never been touched. Beautiful kit, beautiful kit. And then when they re-released this one, I had to buy it. This is the Porsche 935 Valiant, photo etched parts. Yes, I love my Porsches. And then this one right here, I've had this one for a good long time, but when those others got reissued, I had to have them to go along with this one. My Jägermeister Porsche, photo etched parts, 934 Jägermeister Turbo, RSR Type 934 Jägermeister, 1976. And the other one was 1976 too. And it raced in the DRM series. And the other one's got cardiograph decals, and so does the other one. I don't think this one right here does, because it's a little bit older release. And then this one here I've already got built. It's in my case. This was an old kit. You can tell how yellowed and old and dingy it is. And here was the, guess these were the people that back model racing class. That's MRC. Y'all know about them. They imported a lot of the Japanese kits over here before they really started selling over here a lot, and stuff. So it's a pretty old kit. I got it built and it's in the case. I'll have to show it to you. Now, that being said, that's all those type cars. And then here's one of my rarest, probably will be the rarest car. And I know these go for a high dollar if you find one on eBay. I paid, let's see, had 120 on it at an antique shop. And at antique shops you usually get a good deal. I wound up getting the person down to $80 on this. But This right here is a Lotus 33 Climax. That was a Jim Clark car. But it says with motor, which it does got the motor in it and everything, but I ain't gonna do no motorized crap. But this is a very detailed kit. It's never been touched. The box is a little rough on it, but there it is. And it's a Bandai kit. Look how old that label is on that. Bandai. So you know that is old. This kit right here is from the 60s, every bit 60s, early 70s, I guarantee you. There, of course, you know, like everything else, there's no date on this box, but it is super old. The decals are old. I'm going to have to come up with a set of decals, which I'm sure IndyCal will have a set of decals for it, but this is one of my prized possessions right here, and one of these days I'll get that bad boy built. And I know it's the 33 Climax. Ebro is coming out with the 33 Climax in the 120 scale this year. That would be one to get. Alright. And another one I got. This in here. This is a builder kit I bought off eBay. This is the Ferrari 312B. And then I've already bought a set of IndyCal decals for it. And they're in the box. But it's been started on a little bit, but it's never been finished. I think the engine was started on this one. Let me say, yeah, the engine. If I can get it out here without losing anything. I don't know if you can see, the engine had been started on it. That's all that's been started on that kit. And I got it for a heck of a deal. But I bought it years ago too. I can't remember exactly when I bought it, but it was bought years ago. Heck of a deal on that. And then this is another old kit, which has been re-released several times, and I think even the new release has the photo etched parts with it, but this is the original release. And this is the Matra Ms11. I think Jackie Stewart drove that car. Yeah, I think that was Jackie Stewart drove that car. Of course, there's probably several different people drove the car, but Jackie Stewart would have been one of them. And I love those Formula One cars. And then here we go. Speaking of Formula One, of course, all that's left is Formula One. Is my Lotus 49B Ford F1. And there it is right there. And they say 59. I didn't give that for it. I got it cheap. You got to look around for deals, but that's a heck of a deal right there. Beautiful kit. Never been touched. Alright, now here's another one. I bought this off eBay. It's never been built, never been touched. It come with photo etched parts. And then, I guess the person I bought it off of, or whatever, had also ordered another set of photo etched parts and another set of decals. So actually I got two sets of photo etched parts. One's, I guess, a more extensive photo etched parts, and then it's got the IndyCal decals in it, plus these decals, which is nothing wrong with them. So I got this as one of my favorite Formula One cars of all time. That's the Tyrrell P34 six-wheeler. Like I said, if I buy another one of these that don't have the decals or don't have photo etched, I got them. I got extra decals and photo etched. Which, man, guys, y'all gotta look around. Sometimes you can get some good deals. Here's another one of mine. This has photo etched parts too. It's the Wolf WR1 1977. Never been built. Alright. This is my John Player Lotus. This is a builder kit in here. And I've got one built that I built way back in the 90s. So I got two of these. You can hear all the parts roaming around in that. And this is a builder kit here. You can see it's been started and stuff, but everything's there. It's all accounted for. I just have to order a set of decals for it, and I can redo that kit. But I think that's all my 12 scale, except for the Wallace and Gromit car. It's a British car I bought here just the other day when I was at that model show and swap meet, and I'm not going to show it. I've already showed it, but it's a 1/12 scale itself. It don't say it on the box, but it is 1/12 scale. I looked it up. Alright, I'm going to turn this off, or turn this around, or go show you my built ones real quick, and then I'll be done. That one there is my Tamiya 112 scale 240 Safari Rally car. That is one of the Intex BMWs. And that one there is one of the John Player Lotuses. And I don't know if you can see that one or not, but that's the Honda S800. And that there is all of my 12 scales. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And oh, I forgot about this one, James. There's the GT40 I just did. That is all my 12 scales and just a few others in this cabinet. Alright, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.